three pillars of our country: nations, monarchies, or the king and families, and also religious. I'm not sure what happened in the present day, but from what I see from televisions, in fact, I wouldn't want to believe everything that I heard or I see from televisions. If you are a reporter, what you would like to do is you just want to sell this story and you want the audience to enjoy this story and then you can make money. So the information today is hard to believe. We need to use our we need to considerations carefully before we take seriously on some informations and apply them into our daily lives or into the company or organizations, whatever. So the situation that happened to religious first, I will mention only about Buddhism because there are lots of misconduct that happen in among Buddhists, no, among the priests in Buddhism, and I think it start to concerns Buddhists in the country. There are lots of people who believe in Buddhism. They start to questions what happens, why there is the news of the monks having misconducts almost every day in this day. So it is unbelievable. So what happened with the temple? Oh, temple is, it seemed like to be a place that uh, there are too much opportunities for men who I think many of them doesn't seem like to be a good guys, but they just come in become somebody, become a priest in the Buddhism. So I didn't talk about the other religions because the other religions they don't have problem about the misconduct that's happened from the priests in their religions. As I didn't see any problem from Christianity, from Christianity priests, and also from the Islam priests. I didn't see at all, or even the Hindu priests, or even the Sikh religions. I didn't see any problem. But why there are so many problem happening with Buddhism, particularly, frankly, many monks they come in Buddhism and they do a lot of misconduct behavior, and one of the cases is concerning about sexual harassment. It concerns about sexual harassment, or it concerns about women. I think there is something wrong with with how do we how Buddhist organizations and the supreme leader and his assistant, and also this is just my own opinion. I think we need to reconsiderations. How are we going to teach those men who coming to be the priests in Buddhism? I don't think that we just allow people to pass the ceremony and then they call themselves they are the monks or they are the priests in the Buddhist because they just part a few steps of ceremony according to Buddhist ceremony, and then many men claim themselves or the other people around saying that this person is the monk, so they need to pay respect. I think the procedure to become the monk is it too simple, and also the measurements, the measurement of training, the procedure of training new monks, I think it's not good enough. Or what I can say, I didn't see at all, particularly in the normal, you know, in general temple. But of course, at the temple that there are educational institutes. For example, there are two universities within Buddhism, but they are a little bit different from each other. But these two university is established by King Rama V. Anyway, not every temple is able to provide that the fine educations to the monks and to the youth monks. So I think we should focus on it. We should focus on training the right method, the right purpose, and the right thing to young people who come into Buddhism and become the priest in the religious. We need to examine them thoroughly, carefully, look at their family background. I know that it's wrong. It's wrong to say to somebody that no, you can't. We can't arrange the ceremony for you to become the monk in Buddhism. I know we cannot say like that, but let's take a look at the rule that has been established by the laws of Buddha. There are a few rules. I'm not sure, maybe 5 rules. If you are lady boy, you can't. Absolutely, you heard it. Many of you went to the ceremony when your friend, your son, your boyfriend, your your neighbors, whoever that stay inside the holy place, in the midst of the temple, and amid the ceremony, the seniority monks, they will ask a person who want to be the priest that, are you lady boy? Are you lady boy? If yes, no, cannot become the monk, cannot absolutely, and the ceremony will not be able to proceed. This is one of the example. I understand that all of the rule that disciplinary measurements, I mean all the disciplinary have been established by the laws of Buddha. But I think for the sake of the the religious that a majority of people in the country believe, I think we should, we should interfere a little bit more. Otherwise, religious. I'm not going to say only Buddhism, but Buddhism, of course, because it is, I think, 90% of people believe in Buddhism. So the point is, religious is the one of the most 3 pillars in our country, in our nation. But look now, what happened? And what disappoints me more is nobody moved their ass to do something. Thank you very much. Next time I will talk about the nation. The other pillar, the other one of the most important 3 pillar in our country: nation, religious, and the king